Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
And Mr. President, if you are...
All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving our glory and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Karab, man, just coming at you, man, with a beautiful lesson, just going until the sword is being sharpened, man. All right? And it's going to make a great slaughter. All right? And as you watch the video that I start off with, man, hey, it's up there, man. Esau finna get into that diabolical behavior, man. He finna be on that type of timing. All right? He finna be back in that mode, Jake like to say. All right? He finna go back to them old ways, man. All right? The ways that really never left him. All right? He gonna go back to pursuing his brother Jacob with the sword, man, physically. Because as we get more into these evil days, all right, the true nature of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, the true nature of Esau is pretty much going to be displayed worldwide, and everybody going to see him for the devil that he really is, okay? But a lot of our people, they're not listening to the prophets that the Lord have set up, okay, that the Lord set up to teach them wisdom and knowledge and understanding according to the Lord's heart, all right, according to what's on the Lord's mind, the Lord's will, okay? Particularly the brothers of GMS and also brothers that's on their own teaching, uploading videos as well too. Still, everybody working for that same penny, right? But it's like our people not listening, all right? And then when that time really pop off and things get real serious, then they're going to want answers. Then they're going to want breakdowns. But guess what? The Lord said the prudent shall keep silence in that time because it is an evil time, roughly paraphrasing, right? So let's go into this article that I have queued up. But before that, let me start off with Revelations 12 and 12. Got to start off with it. All right. It's Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. I'm going to read it in the KJV. All right. It's Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Why are we rejoicing? Because we're coming into the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right, this is the end of his world, man. And the beginning of ours is going to come right after. Okay? And his world is going to go out violently. It's going to go out horrific, man. You see, like the scriptures say, you should still see the smoke of this place burning with those nuclear missiles. Okay, prophecy is still pretty much on go, man. All right, whether people know it or not. But before that, hey, the Lord is going to use this sword, right? His sword, his whipping stick, Esau, Edom, to get busy on Jacob, man, which consists of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians. And the reason why this is happening because of your sins and iniquity, all right, because of the of your behavior, okay? The Lord said that he requires you to fear him and worship him, and you're not doing those things. So guess what? This is what the Lord is going to bring upon you. Revelations 12 and 12. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And like I said, as we get more into the end game of this, right, of this movie, because this is a movie and Yahweh Shai is the director, okay? And as we get more into the end game, all right, his horns are going to show. Because, man, in that interview, man, he didn't blink twice. He said what he said, man. They're going to be like dead. You know? Hey, that pride within him, man. Okay? He not playing, man. You see? What the scriptures tell you about an individual, right? Because a lot of y'all put y'all trust in this man, you know? This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay, here it is. Y'all elected this man in office, and look what he done did in just a matter of just shit. You could damn near say 6 months, if not 7. I'd say just a matter of like 5 months, man. This man done, like, I'm talking about just done been passing laws under people's noses, okay, unknowingly. He haven't put the pen down since he been in office, man. And all those laws and those papers he been signing, hey, man, they're going to show forth on what he was really signing. He's going to display those things such as martial law, man, military checkpoints. Hey, Memphis you got the National Guard out there right now, man. It's no joke, man. And then he's going to put the FBI and the Homeland Security on the on the Northern Kingdom tribes. It's like he's not letting up. He already built the wall. So now he's going to pretty much put them down, man. You know? Hey, man, if you don't wake up now and understand who your enemy really is, man, he's going to be right in front of your face, and it's going to be too late before you can even pray to the Lord, man. All right? Because the time that you took, the time that you should be getting yourself together, you took your time, right? You feel like you had all the time in the world, man. You see? This is Sirach 12:11. Though he humble himself, right, and go crouching, yet take good heed of him and beware of him. Thou should be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. This is the same individual that pursued his brother Jacob with the sword. You see? He got this ongoing perpetual hatred for our people, man. And it's not going to stop until Yahweh Shah come. It's just that simple. He hates you Israelites, man. Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, hates you Israelites. So Sirach 12:12, set him not by thee. Right? Don't even be friends with him. Don't even agree with anything he's saying, man. Because his actions going to speak louder than his words. Least when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou hast remembered my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come now wild beast? You see? Because one thing about this man, this man is a serpent. He has a serpent-like behavior. Okay? And one thing about it, man, he'll come like he cool and everything, but he got war in his heart. You see? And he also speaking real boldly, man. Because, man, he said that on national live TV and he didn't blink an eye. He meant what he said, right? But it's ultimately the Lord putting that spirit on him, because the Lord is tired of our people, man, out here playing around. So this is in the article, naturalnews.com. New federal task force declares war on foreign gangs and cartels. I'm going to just read a little bit of this. The Trump administration has launched specialized homeland security take forces, uniting the FBI, HIS, and over 15 federal agencies in a coordinated assault on transnational criminal gangs and cartels operating across the United States. Woo. Hey, man, that boy bringing in the cavalry, man. All right. Hey, man, we coming into the end game of prophecy, man. Things finna get really, really intense. The task force was created by Trump's Protecting the American People Against Invasion executive order, which mandates a nationwide enforcement web to address criminal threats linked to illegal immigration. These task forces are targeting violent groups officially designated as foreign terrorist organizations such as Tren de Agua, right, and MS-13, right? These the gang names that is a copy in, It say unlocking more powerful tools for law enforcement and prosecutors. It say the initiative and presented a necessary response to the consequences of previous policies citing Pacific violent crimes allegedly committed by illegal immigrants who have been released in sanctuary jurisdictions. All right, this strategy represents a fundamental I gotta pronounce that word. I get tongue-tied sometimes, man. But you gotta look it up.
Philosophical.
It say philosophical, right? When you go into it in the Merriam-Webster.com, it say of or relating to philosophers or philosophy based on philosophy, characterized by the attitude of the philosopher. It say calm and unflinching in the face of trouble, defeat, and loss. Calm or unflinching. Damn. Break from the past, emphasizing a consequences deportation or a no negotiation stance on citizens' safety, with early operations already reporting arrests and results. It say in a decisive move to reclaim American streets from foreign criminal elements. And I find it just very, just ironic, and funny that this man is a whole goddamn devil, man. All right, it's the same guy. Like America was built off of rape, rob, and murder, and yet he want to talk about he going to war and declaring war on these cartels. Meanwhile, Esau, even a self-proclaimed white man, is the one that's bringing the drugs over here, that's bringing the machine guns over here, setting traps, man. Right? 2 Corinthians 2:11. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. Okay? That's why it's very important, right, to know these scriptures, man. It's very important because you're going to need these things to identify your enemy, and to also these things are going to be the stability of your times, like Isaiah tells you. Because, man, these things are just knowing who your enemy is very important. A lot of our people walking on the earth and they don't know who their enemy is because they under that Jesus juice, that Jesus loves everybody and forgives, and that's not true. You see? And these devils, man, they show time and time that they hate you, man. And I'm going to keep saying it throughout this lesson because it's like Jake don't be getting it, man. You know? It's like Jake don't get it. And yeah, that's it on there. Lord willing, I'll probably put this article in the comment board. So that way you can read it. But yeah, Trump not playing, man. Like the apostles love to call him. They call him Nero. Starting that fire. You see? And he could just be doing this just to do it, just because he feel like it. That's what I mean by just starting the fire. Because like I just said, they the ones bringing in the drugs, all right, the machine guns, and and then you put them in the hood, man. All right, you got shows like Snowfall, right? If you brothers never watched it, you watch Snowfall. It shows you that, how the FBI set up these pretty much these, he pretty much set up these like traps. All right, that's why the scriptures say, for among my people I found wicked men. He go get Israelites and set up traps to where Jake pretty much jumps on the bandwagon of wickedness, right? Whether it's selling drugs, really, what they call them. They call them industry plants in a sense, dealing with the industry, the music industry. But he pretty much plants them in areas so that way Jake can, pursue in wickedness, right? Because Esau created this harsh system for us, man. All right, to where he's trying to paint the narrative on the Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, that we ain't nothing but drug lords and harlots, and you know what I'm saying, and dope boys, and just niggas, just trying to paint that narrative, But that's all a part of the curses, you see, because of our disobedience, man. Here it is, we was Israelites, we had kings, we had crowns, you know what I'm saying, we was ruling, we had gold. Like, we had a power, man, first and foremost, man. Yahweh Shema Washai, man. We had a power, man, who cared for us, man. Who would deliver us, who would take down the enemies before our eyes, man. But yet, we didn't acknowledge them, so that's why we in this situation that we in. All right, that's why we have to pray. The time to pray to the Lord is really now, man. All right, more than ever. Because the enemy is about to make a move. And it's all according to prophecy. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, starting at verse 8. All right, in the Message version. It say, the Most High message to me, son of man, prophesy. Tell them the master says. And pretty much that's what the men, all right, They got the 100% truth pretty much teaching, man. Warning you, giving them warning. All right? Then you know that the enemy about to make a move. It's a sword, razor sharp and polished, sharpened to kill, polished to flash like lightning. My child, you despise the scepter of Judah by worshiping every tree idol. The sword is made to glisten, to be held and brandished. It's sharpened and polished, ready to be brandished by the killer. Okay, and who was that killer? All right, who was the killer? Let's go to Psalms, man. This is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Who is him? Esau, Edom. Because when you go into the book of Genesis, he was blessed with the sword. All right? He was blessed with that killing instrument. And it say, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And if you read in Malachi, the 1st chapter, it tells you that Edom is the border of wickedness. Okay? They are the border of wickedness. They are the wicked. All right? The foundation of it, man. But here you got King David saying, hey, disappoint him, Lord, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. All right, this is the Lord's whooping stick for the nation of Israel. Whenever Israel goes off, the Lord send our enemies against us. Okay, and they hate us because of our high status of who we are. They know who we are, man. You know? And every time we went off, they couldn't wait. You know, you can read about that in Judith, the 5th chapter, starting in verse 17. All right. Anytime they knew we went out, man, it was game time. But the moment we was listening, obeying the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, we had that hedge around us, that protection. All right. This is Ezekiel 21 and 11. The sword is made to glisten, to be held and brandished, is sharpened and polished, ready to be brandished by the killer. Yell out and wail, son of man. The sword is against my people, the princes of Israel, and my people abandoned to the sword. Right in your hands, tear out your hair. Testing comes, right? Why have you despised discipline? You can't get around it. Decree of the Most High, the Master. So prophecy, son of man, clap your hands, get their attention. Tell them that the sword's coming down once, twice, 3 times. It's a sword to kill, a sword for massacre. Right? And that's what Trump said in the video. He said they're going to be like dead, just going to kill them. Right? It said a sword relentless, a sword inescapable. People collapsing right and left, going down like dominoes. I stationed a murderous sword at every gate in the city. See, that's the point, right? Because they said it's going to bring their FBI, their Homeland Security. All right? They're going to bring 15 even more federal agents. You see? Pretty much they're trying to lock this place down, man, setting up military checkpoints, all right? To where, man, you're not going to be able to get in or get out, man. You see? The freedom that you people thought you had is going to be stripped before your eyes. It was always an illusion. You was never free. And the evil time is going to show forth that when this devil come down like a madman, sparing none. Flashing like lightning, brandished murderously, cut to the right, thrust to the left, murderous sharp-edged sword. Then I clap my hands, a signal that my anger is spent. I, Yahweh Shema Shai, have spoken. All right? Because the Lord is the orchestrator, the author of this devil. Okay? And he's going to bring him, put a spirit within him to where he's going to be relentless. Okay? Slavery ain't gonna have nothing right on the character that Esau is about to display in these end times. All right, he was a devil back then, but he gonna be a 2.0 devil this time, man. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, and the day of evil is approaching, man. Okay, it's time to get right. All right, shalom.